I am distracted, I am lazy, I procrastinate a lot, and I feel like I don't even have time. Hey, stop. Just grab a pen and a notepad and let's heal you up. So you set up goals, feel like you can achieve them, but sometimes you can't. And you look out for hope browsing pages and pages. Don't worry. The problem is not with you, it's with your mindset, your lifestyle, and your time tracking. So, how do you fix your daily schedule to make progress towards your goals without tiring yourself out? Well, it's simple. All you need is a productivity plan tailored for you. And in this video, I am going to show you how. And when I say tailored for you, I mean the one that best fits you. Well, you might have tried so many other productivity plans from other productivity gurus, but could be it didn't work. Well, that's very true. I too did so, but those things just didn't really work. So, what's a productivity plan? Now, basically, it's a series of written events to make yourself more productive by focusing on the rightest tasks that matter to you and your goals. Now, watching this video is not a guarantee for you to achieve expected results, but it requires you to spend quality time on personal engagement, dedication, thinking, experimenting, analyzing, and improvising. Too much too soon will always fail and give up too early. Have you ever seen a hunter shooting randomly? Well, hoping that one would hit the prey? Maybe not, but that's how you might be. Now, step number 1, identify your focus point. List down the most important tasks or projects that you want to put time, energy, and effort on. This could be your goals, responsibilities, personal interests. For example, here are my goals. Number 1 is build my digital marketing and content creation career, increase annual income to amount X, maintain a healthy body, keep a strong relationship with my partner, and gain more knowledge from books and courses, make friends and maintain them, and provide for families and relatives. Now you can list as many as you can, up to like 20, it depends on what you have, but take time to revise them to see if they rank as the most important. Once you have listed them down, then group them into 6 groups as follows. You can add other groups as you desire, and these are the groups: career growth, family and partner, learning, finances, fitness, and building business. Now there are many other groups that you can really leverage, but it's just upon you. And if you're a fan of sports or whichever hobby, please feel free to include them. Unfortunately for me, I'm more of a career-oriented person, so that's why my productivity plan most fits me. Step number 2, identify your impediments. Note down all things that hinder you from achieving your goals. This could be entertainment such as Netflix, YouTube, and many others. Social media, emails, messages, friends, satisfaction. Some people just want to satisfy their friends. Lack of motivation, feeling lazy, feeling as if you don't have time, and many more. Make sure to be true to yourself, because this is for you and not for anyone else, and so don't be too good a liar to lie to yourself too. Step number 3, keep track of your time. When you track your time, you can know how much time you are wasting or utilizing. Give yourself a timer of 25 minutes, and after that evaluate how much you have completed. Research shows that people always have focus when they are time bad, and this is true. Identify some tasks that take more time than the other and mark them as take time. Then invent ways of how you can minimize that time to at least a half, and also identify those tasks that take less time and mark them as less time. Record this throughout the day and repeat the process for at least 6 days. Now I have put down a link to a free PDF template that you can use to track down your time, and the link will be in the description below. You also want to identify some days that have various activities that take more meaning. For example, I shoot YouTube videos every Tuesday and Thursday, and so for me these are extremely very busy days as I dedicate more time on a single activity. Now if you have a business or you are a CEO, and so that means you're gonna spend more time on meetings, so you can identify some meetings that take more time and then mark them just simple as that so that the productivity plan can best fit you. And if you are an athlete, it might need you to spend more time on workouts, which might not be applicable to me. So list down all the time that you spent on barriers that you listed up above. Step 4. Analyze the information. Try to interpret the data. Sum up time spent on your focus points you listed above and time spent on barriers, and evaluate yourself and find ways of eliminating distractions and always focus. When I am always distracted, I say to myself, hey, stop it, Abbey. This is a distraction. And by so doing, my brain kind of like picks up slowly and starts to associate that with things that might be avoided. Do you know why we fear fire? It's because since childhood, our brains were taught to associate it with something dangerous and harmful. The brain is like an AI algorithm that just learns and never stops learning. So please never stop teaching it, because it will reward you. So come up with a conclusion statement that shows your iniquity, such as, I assumed I did not have enough time, but the truth was I was focusing on too many different goals to find success, and as a result my time was scattered and I was paying mediocre attention to all my targets. Step number 5. Reinvent your day. Okay. Imagine you have been given a fresh new page, and after all the mistakes you did on the former one, you need to avoid them and be a more productive person. So after knowing how much time you are wasting, now it's time to reconsider your day and structure it in the best way that you can. Don't worry, it might not be as easy as that much in the first 2 to 6 weeks, but as time goes on, you will experience what I call the productivity plan muscle memory and find yourself easily moved by your productivity plan. Based on your considerations, ask yourself the following questions. Am I spending too much time on 1 or 2 areas? Which among my focus point areas is the most neglected? Have I maintained a satisfying overall balance? How can I reduce time on entertainment and humor satisfaction? How can I create more time to increase my productivity? You must aim to eliminate needless activities and channel more your energy toward what matters to you. If you want to quit a job and start a business, are you spending enough hours each week on planning and execution? If you want to improve your relationship with your partner, are you giving it quality time and attention? If you want to save more money each month, are you tracking down your expenses and cutting down needless costs? If you want to lose weight, do you do a schedule of, including like 3 to 4 sessions of exercise a week? If you want to maintain a friendship, are you caring about their birthdays or even sparing some time for them? So all these are questions that can come to your minds to make sure that you reach your goals or your focus points. And last but not least, experiment and improvise. So once you make a plan to change your daily schedule, do not expect things to just come up real immediately. You'll have to experiment what works for you and what doesn't. So keep your plan flexible to find a routine that works for you best. Sometimes you not get enough for your efforts, and at times you receive more than you deserve. So don't worry about reaching the flawless productivity plan. Make a sensible compromise that delivers enough results without draining you out. For the start, you can just choose to focus on a few areas and level up, and this will train your brain and fill you with momentum, even go and tackle other tasks. And I know that when you get too much into self-development, you tend to lose a few friends, which is sometimes okay, because the genuine ones who can fit your lifestyle will always stay and keep you going. Now this is true for every successful person out there, because there was some time for hatred, less communication, less caring, and much self-caring, but this is sometimes normal. We can never live to please everyone. Those who can understand you will always stay with you. Let me just give you an example. Elon Musk used to sleep in an office with his girlfriend, even though she had a home. So those people whom I call the productivity buddies will always get back to you. Now lastly, reiterate. Redo this for several times and just don't give up. When you feel demotivated, come back to this video and subscribe to this channel if you haven't, because here we help each other to be successful. And after reading this, you might feel like, I need to create a productivity plan. But yeah, I'll do that in the future, sometime, somewhere in the future. No, man, no. Don't be that lazy person. If you procrastinate today, you lose clear focus of tomorrow and just feel less motivated. Follow these steps and work on your productivity plan as soon as possible, and if not, right now. Remember, unutilized knowledge is as good as useless. And again, I thank you for watching. We have a plan of reaching 10,000 subscribers. Do you want to become part of this plan? Kindly subscribe to this channel and give this video a like. Let's meet in the next video. Bye bye.